Hello Sparks, and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me already, I post speed paints where I talk about the journey of being an artist and give tips and advice based on my own experiences to help artists who may be going through similar situations to me. I post challenges, tutorials, and every once in a while giveaways as well, so subscribe and like if you're interested in watching videos like that. You guys loved my last videos and I was completely shocked to wake up this morning and see over 200 views. That video is probably one of my only videos I've posted where I was really transparent and showing my vulnerable side to you guys. So thank you so much for all the love and support. I've been reading a lot of books that increase productivity when it comes to me producing more artwork, along with the psychology that comes with it as well. As I was searching for some knowledge on the subject, I came across a book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book gave me insights on how to form new habits and how old habits are dropped as well, and how I can start my journey to forming that good habit so I can achieve my goals. This reminded me of us as artists and how people tend to have problems when it comes to forming a good habit and making art and sticking to it because of one reason or another. After finishing Atomic Habits, I've picked out probably one of the most important tips that I feel like a lot of artists would really appreciate hearing today. And I feel like this tip would really help you and myself on becoming better artists. Now, this number one tip I would say is identity-based habits. The goal for most people is to create art they care about. However, as we inevitably get the gratification and validation from others, we tend to lose ourselves and our goals, or get frustrated when there isn't much change or the growth is slow. Sometimes the goal itself is what causes us to feel a sense of betrayal from ourselves because it doesn't truly align with the identity we formed throughout the years. Whilst I was reading Atomic Habits, there was a quote from James Clear, the author of the book, that states, "The key to building lasting habits is focusing on creating a new identity first. Your current behaviors are simply a reflection of your current identity." And another one I would like to say is, to change your behavior for good, you will need to start believing new things about yourself. You need to build identity-based habits. When we tell ourselves and other people what our goals would be, we would say things like, I want to become a professional artist, or I want to have 1 million subscribers by making art, or I want to start making a full-time career through commissions and freelancing. Now, although this is the start of forming our goal, we would eventually need a process in order to achieve it. That would be including implementing a new routine every day for practicing art, creating a better workflow for making sure your desk is clean. However, there is one thing that is not so tangible and therefore people forget to do it, even though it's the most crucial step to making sure that habit is formed: changing your beliefs and creating an identity-based habit. In the book Atomic Habits, it lists what identity is linked to. These includes your worldview, your self-image, your judgments about yourself and others, beliefs, assumptions, biases. How do you think the world views art? Is it something that society deems valuable? Is it something you think you can get a job from? How do you view yourself and your art? Do you get hard on yourself when you can't get a piece of artwork to look right? Do you doubt yourself and your skills every time you show someone your work? Are you quick to judge yourself? There are many important questions that should be asked if you ever want to have a more serious relationship with your art. Sometimes the things you believe that seem normal could be the things that subconsciously hold you back. Many artists begin changing their habits by focusing on what they want to achieve, leading to an outcome-based habit. Rather than thinking about what we should achieve, we should really be thinking about who we wish to become, and then use the process we've set for ourselves to validate that identity with small wins. Therefore, I believe everything should be in reverse. Rather than thinking about a goal, the process, and then the identity, think about the identity first, the process on how you can validate it, and then the goal. I find that identities are more personal and hard to crack when formed compared to goals. Goals do not determine the personality and beliefs of a person. However, personality and beliefs determine the goal. I would say that I'm a creative, open-minded, and experimental person, and therefore I tend to naturally gravitate to things that validate that characteristics of mine, aka making art, posting videos on YouTube, ultimately leading to me wanting to stick with doing these things and making new milestones along the way. I would doubt that if I didn't have these characteristics, I would want to make this my future. Instead, I would go into something probably technical, most likely. James Clear quotes, "In my experience, when you want to become better at something, proving your identity to yourself is far more important than getting amazing results. This is especially true at first." When you first start off in your journey, you're not going to have an amazing result instantly. I know that for a fact. If you look through my past videos, you can gradually see an increase and improvement in my art, but it didn't completely change until I would say around a year or two ago. But in anywho, you're going to be learning. You're going to have trials and errors and encountering more failures than you do success. This is what usually makes people feel discouraged because they aren't seeing the fruits of their labor come quick enough and frustrated because their goals haven't been achieved yet. That's why I highly recommend creating that identity first. You are creative. Become the type of person who doesn't allow obstacles hold you back because you love to solve problems, even if it's through an out-of-the-box method. You are observant and knowledge-seeking. Become that type of person who picks up tiny details on how life works and uses those observations to make amazing pieces of art. You are consistent. Become the type of person who is committed to making art daily, even if it's just 10 minutes a day. And also, on the title of being an artist, you're not trying to become an artist. You are an artist. The minute you put that pen to paper, that brush to canvas, you are an artist. Now, another really important thing I would say is to be patient with yourself. Building an identity wouldn't just miraculously make you a great, amazing professional artist out of the blue. It will not start off like that, like I said before. But you need to be patient with yourself. By being patient with yourself and following the process, believing in yourself and being confident in your skills, and knowing that every single day 1% of improvement is happening, you will eventually see in the long run that a lot of things are going to stack up, and next thing you know, you're a lot more better than you think you are, than you believe in the current moment. So be consistent. Be patient with yourself, and inevitably it is going to get better. I just want to say thank you guys so much for listening to me. I know that this was kind of short and kind of brief, but this is just one thing that I was really wanting to talk about, especially after reading Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits, I would recommend anyone from any career, any genre to read, because it doesn't just talk about how to, become an artist. It teaches you how to form a structure so you can become a better person in any category, any section of your life. So I highly recommend anyone reads Atomic Habits. But for just artists who just want to get the good details from this video, I hope you guys got that. And thank you so much for watching once again. I hope you enjoy the rest of this speed paint. It is Robin from One Piece, another character that I have been drawing. I don't know whether you guys saw the Instagram post I posted about it a couple of days back. But yeah, I really like this one, and I hope you guys like it too. So enjoy the speed paint. Have a good day, Sparks.
Mm.